We're here at E3 2013, and it's closing time. People are starting to leave. I'm getting a little sad, but I ran into this lovely lady here who is one of the rare people who dresses steampunk every day, like myself. And can you tell me your name?
My name is Sage Morris Green. On Tech Gaming, which is the outlet I'm here with, I am Samarage.
Okay. And can you tell me what steampunk means to you? You said you dress this way every day?
Yeah, I really like so I know steampunk has become an aesthetic fashion, which is totally cool, and it's becoming more and more trendy, but I really like the cultural aesthetic of steampunk, which is very Victorian and more about doing things yourself, recycling.
Yeah.
I love the visual aesthetic as well, but I like all of the cultural aspects that sort of came out of steampunk culture.
No, that's true. I like buying stuff at thrift stores and modifying it, like I did with this hat.
Totally. It's all about that kind of thing, modification and sort of creating what you want instead of just going into... I guess I use steampunk partially as an outlet for being anti-consumerism.
Yeah.
Not that I'm not into buying things. Obviously, I'm at E3 and I like video games and I buy video games. But if you can do something yourself, make something yourself, I think that's much more meaningful than just going out and buying garbage.
Yeah, because with consumerism, it generates a lot of waste.
Yeah.
And they have already planned obsolescence where they pretty much force people to throw away perfectly working computers and gaming consoles.
That's true. Although you don't have to buy into that. You can just mod your systems and then you don't have to throw stuff away.
Fair enough. And so you modified your goggles yourself?
Actually, no. Well, the only modifications to them are that I get different style lenses, which I put into them because they're actually vintage welding goggles. They're a company that was really big back in the day for welding. And they unscrew, so you can put in different kind of lenses. I have a red and a blue pair for 3D stuff.
Oh, sweet.
I have a dark pair for blacksmithing, which I do, and I have a normal sunglasses pair, and then this is my sort of Ray-Ban mirrored pair.
Very impressive. Let me pan out and take a look at the rest of your outfit.
This is my least steampunk
I know,
outfit
you almost look a little bit gothic. But
well, this is a rarity. This was because of fancy things, but usually I'm much more the normal steampunk aesthetic. But I do dress this way every day, ish, mostly.
And where are you based?
I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico. TechGaming.com, which is, like I said, what I'm here for, is based on the internet, so the World Wide Web.
This is what I love about E3. It's really an international event. I've met people from Saudi Arabia just now. I met people from Germany. From China. There was a girl who flew here from Shanghai.
Totally. And actually, they had a couple of events this year that were about cultural crossing over. They had a Swedish thing, which I didn't do, but it was all about bringing people from different cultures. There's an Australian group called Secret something. I don't remember.
I met a group of people from Dubai. There was a girl from Dubai with pink hair. I didn't realize Dubai was that liberal.
I don't know anything about Dubai. I guess
it's in United Arab Emirates, but it's a very... I thought it was a very conservative Arab country, but here's like four people and this girl with pink hair. She looks like a total punk rocker from Dubai.
I think the world is changing a lot. I mean, it's like William Gibson and Neil Stephenson and all the cyberpunk writers and all the sci-fi writers. They write about stuff, and then 10 or 15 years later, 20 years later, you start to see the ripples of that because I don't know what it is. Sci-fi writers seem to be sort of into vibes before they actually happen. But I feel like the world is becoming, I hope, maybe this is wishful thinking, I feel like the world is becoming a little more open in general because the internet allows for this cross-cultural communication and people just become more themselves.
No, that's true. And then the people in Dubai from United Arab Emirates that I talked to said that the video games were the common language of the world. That's the way they looked at it.
That's interesting. Comparing that to math, I mean, I've never done that because people say that about math, but...
Well, I mean, video games, everything is mathematical, so you can't have video games without math.
That's true.
It's very engineering.
No, I guess that's true. I hadn't thought about that, but video games do sort of create that multiple language communication, where you don't really need language to be able to... I shoot you, I don't shoot you, I do this puzzle with you, I don't do this puzzle with you.
Well, thank you much for your time, and it's cool. I have your permission to use this for amberstreet.com.
You do have my permission to use this for amberstreet.com. Can I do a plug for our website?
Yes, of course. It'd be the least I could do.
So I'm with techgaming.com. We have a weekly podcast where we talk about video games and different things that we play and gaming. And we write articles and reviews on technical equipment and video games, and you should check it out.
Okay, techgaming.com.
Tech-gaming.com.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is Steampunk Star Raisin, AmberStreet.com. You have a nice day, and I will see you 25 billion years. I will.